Hey there and welcome to the Massive Dash Kitchen. So I've just been to the gym and had my training session and I've discovered I've run out of my beloved protein powder. So what can you make for a yummy breakfast if you don't have your protein shake? Well, I've been doing a little bit of experimentation and I've come up with something I call the breakfast slice. Check it out. Pretty cool, huh? And I can tell you right now, there ain't an ounce of flour in there. So I'm going to show you how I made it. So what you're going to need is some oats, and I would get probably about a cup and a half. That's obviously not a cup and a half. And chuck it in. Super easy. And I've got here what is called selenium husk. And if you're unaware of or unfamiliar with what this is, basically it is fibre in a basic form. And it is awesome if you are on a low carb diet because, as you probably realise, you can't get a lot of fibre if you're cutting out carbohydrate because that's where you get most of your grains and your bran and whatnot. So if you supplement with this, it can help with regularity. Moving on. So I've put in this about a dessert spoon. If you have any more than that, it's going to go crazy funny, and you'll see what I mean if you put too much into your recipe and put it in the microwave, or in this case we're using the oven, it'll go like a concrete block. So you want to avoid that. So we're going to pop in about, I'm not going to measure it because I'm crazy. About that much will do. And then I've got my eggs, and I only used 2 eggs to make that one, and I actually made double that quantity, but I ate it. And I challenge you not to eat yours because it'll be so delicious. Really will. So you're going to separate the egg white from the yolk. The more sound effects you make, the better it tastes. Apparently. And you can keep your egg yolks, I've discovered, to make another recipe that I'll show you one day, which is really delicious. So, and you can mix that with cocoa and make something delicious that tastes like a chocolate cake. Alright, and vanilla. Put a dash of that in. More sound effects. Stevia. I've got my favourite. Natvia. 100% natural sweetener. 0.6 calories. Delish. And I've got 2 little packets here. You'd probably want to use, depending on how sweet you like it, you might want to use maybe up to 4 packets. Ooh, see? Oh, I'm making a mess. How unusual for me. Dash of cinnamon. And you want a little bit of baking powder. Teaspoon. Ching. Baking soda. Oops. Don't trust Alex in the kitchen. Gee. And a little bit of nut butter. This is my favourite. Ceres or Ceres. Peanut almond. Yummy. I'm going to be quite modest with my proportion here, but go nuts. No pun. And a few little nuts too. I'm using sesame and pumpkin seed. You can leave them out if you want to go a little bit lower in fat. Or if you want to go crazy, I've got my favourite chocolate, rich, dark, well, naturally sweetened with stevia. Yum yum. And you only need maybe about just a block of this. Actually, it's kind of hard to break. Anywho. And I actually broke this up with a knife and crumbled it in, but for time's sake, you can pretend I've done that. And then stir it all up. wanted to go even lower carb, you could even leave out the oats and go all egg whites, and it will still go quite hard, but I wouldn't probably put it in the oven. I would put it in the microwave. Bang it into your oven-proof dish on some baking paper, because you just never know. It shouldn't stick, but just in case it does. Flatten it out. Pop it in the oven, preheated, and I would put it on for quite higher than usual, like around about 200 degrees, and I would put it on for about 10 minutes and then check it, and I actually overcooked mine so it went really crispy. So, and what you'll find it actually does is you'll look and then you'll go, whoa, it's gone huge, it's gone crazy. It starts to bubble up because of the selenium husk. It goes like really, really round, but you'll find once you take it out, it flattens down again. And here's what I made earlier. It'll come out like that, and then let it sit for a while, and it'll eventually go like that. And you can actually see it's got like a smoothness, almost like a gloss on it, and that's from the selenium husk. I don't know why it does that, but it does. And then you can actually cut it into little breakfast slice pieces, and there you have it. It's like a biscuit or a slice. Easy, easy peasy, and it's going to keep you regular, and we all like that, particularly when we're going low carb. So enjoy, and I'm going to show you how to make this one next week with my chocolate. Actually no. Next week we're going to do a chocolate mousse, and it's going to blow your mind, I promise. Catch you back here next time.